Hey everybody, Joshua Chafin with JPAR Real Estate and the Chafin Realty Group. Today we're having another Q&A session with the professional, and today we are with...
Michael Doc Rannigan with Doc's Roofing and Construction. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, sir. Thanks for being out. First, we have to start with you are the number one veteran-owned roofing company here in North Texas. How long have you been in business out here in North Texas?
I got into the roofing industry in 2014. In 2016, I opened up Doc's Roofing and Construction. I'm actually self-proclaimed number one.
Yeah.
Number one, right? Because if I don't think I'm number one, then nobody else will either. So
Absolutely.
I kind of claim that title as the number one veteran roofing company in North Texas, because if I set the benchmark high, I got a lot to live up to.
You got to live up to, right?
That's
All
right.
I like that. What branch of military did you serve in?
So I served in two branches, United States Navy, United States Marine Corps, as a combat trauma corpsman. I'm a feeling like you're probably going to ask where the term doc kind of came from, so I'm going to kind of move right into that question.
I appreciate it. I was going
So the Marines called all of the medical personnel doc. So if they ever got injured or needed some sort of medical attention, they just had to yell out the word doc, and one of five of us would show up to be able to render some sort of aid. So when I served over in Iraq and over in Afghanistan, built a really great camaraderie with my Marines, and so they called me Doc. You guys call the doc to get your leg fixed, and so I figured I might as well open up Doc's Roofing so you can call the doc to get your roof fixed.
I like it, coming full circle there.
Full
with the name.
circle,
I like
yeah.
it. When we're going through the buying process with a buyer and we're in the ops period, how soon can you get out to take a look and give us an estimate on anything?
So as long as the realtors involved give the contractor more than 12 hours of leadway, we can get things done within 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
I have been contacted like the day of, and we've managed to be able to facilitate and take care of that realtor. Good rule of thumb is we don't like to do any work until option period is over, because that's when we know that the buyer is serious and that the contract is going to go to closing. Once we have that agreed to, it typically takes us 1 day to remove and replace the roof, and then the following day go back and take care of any other ancillary line items like your gutters or screens or things of that nature.
All right, and so we got through the option period. You've done the repairs, maybe put a new roof on after the option period, and we're getting to close. Can the buyer expect for the life expectancy of that roof that you put on?
So all of our warranties come with a 10-year labor warranty, and they come with a 45-year manufacturer warranty. So they get that right out the gate. Unfortunately, we live in North Texas where we experience higher than normal storms, like severe storms. Mm-hmm. And when I talk about severe storms, I'm talking 100+ mile an hour winds, 2 to 3 inch hail, tornadoes. And so with those unknown variables, I've seen in the last 10 years having to replace people's roofs about every 10 years to 15 years based on the frequency of storms. So if we don't ever have any storms over the next 10 to 15 years, well, you're going to get your 30, 40 years out of your roof. So Mother Nature is really the one who dictates how frequently someone gets their roof replaced or not.
Okay, and the next question is, when that comes time to replace it, how much does it cost on average to replace a roof?
So industry standard right now is running anywhere between $400 and $500 a square. And what that kind of equates to is if you have a 3,000 square foot home, your roof is approximately 30 squares or 3,000 square feet. And we just take that number 30, multiply it by 400. That's roughly $12,000. So based on the roof style and the square footage, it can range anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 or $400 to $500 a square.
Okay, and can you, first off, in a contract period, can they pay at closing for those things?
100%.
Yeah.
So that's something that we love to offer our agents, is what that does for the seller. It alleviates a financial burden of having to come up with $15,000 on the front end. And then it also allows the buyer peace of mind that there's not going to be a lien put on that home once they purchase that house, because all parties have been paid in full.
Right, okay. Now, after this contract, like 10 years down the road, can they finance that price?
100%.
Yeah.
You can get financing through a litany of different lenders out there. I like to encourage homeowners, if they have equity in their home, to do a home equity line of credit, or maybe doing a personal loan or a construction loan. Typically, those interest rates are less than if you go out to a third-party agency and try to get a loan that way.
Yes,
So,
and that's a good point considering interest rates and inflation and everything right now. So, very good point there. Okay, in addition to roofing, you do much more than that, right?
we do. We like to think of ourselves as a turnkey solution for a home renovation. So from inspecting your foundation to painting the exterior of home to rebuilding those pesky wooden shutters that are falling off your house to interior painting, bathroom, kitchen remodeling. So over the 10 years, my Rolodex has grown exponentially, and I now have a ton of good resources that I can offer to homeowners. And most of the time, I give the homeowner my contact's name directly, right? Because I'm an expert at the roofing and at the exterior. And so when they ask me for home remodel, shower remodels, things of that nature, I put them in contact with somebody that I know, like, and trust so that they can have peace of mind moving forward.
That's great, having a professional they can rely on in that sense. Good job, I like that. But you're also a local company, right? You don't venture too far away from home.
I don't. I like to stay local. I like to stay within a 20-mile radius of Rockwall County. That's not to say that if I have somebody that I know that lives on the outskirts, that I won't go and help them on a case-by-case basis. But I'm not your average roofer that whenever a storm hits an hour and a half away from where I live, I'm not going to go out and chase that storm. I believe that if I maintain my client base close to home, I can serve them better when their needs arise versus trying to serve somebody at an hour and a half to 2 hours away from home camp.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Give us a like, subscribe. Have a great day.